Welcome to WWE2K25. Back to the 1980s, the golden era of the WWF, the WWE. And let's have a match with some of the stars from that time period. Let's go. I'm going to have a tag match, I think, this time. So I'm going to go to my arena from that time period. And let's see what we can do here. It's the 9th video. Let's do Bundy and Stud. Used to be, they didn't really have a name at the time. They were just Bundy. I just call them Bundy and Stud. They were a tag team, part of the Heenan family, Bobby Heenan. But they were this like monstrous tag team. So let's see who. Yeah, there's Bundy. Oh, can I add manager here? So I give him Heenan too here. Let's do that. Let's do the whole thing. Give him Bobby Heenan. Bobby Heenan. Let's see what attire's that. Let's do that one. All right, there's Bobby Heenan with Bundy and Stud. Now, who can they face? Let's do another. We'll stick into the 80s theme. I can do the Brainbusters. Let's see. Oh, Beefcake and Valentine too. That was 80s. Yeah, let's do the Dream Team, Beefcake and Valentine. Let's do that. There he is. And we're going to do Greg Valentine. Trying to figure out what the Dream Team, they were the tag team champs at WrestleMania 2. And they fought the British Bulldogs, but I'm going to have them against Bundy and Stud here. But they were probably the best match on the card at the. They actually were managed by WrestleMania 2. They actually had Johnny Valiant as their manager at the time. But yeah, I don't have that manager, so we're just going to keep him without a manager. But we'll do Greg Valentine here. Let's put it on fast because it's a tag team, so the match doesn't go too long. All right, here we go. Bundy and Stud against Valentine and Beefcake, the Dream Team. Bundy and Stud didn't have a name, but it's a nice 80s team with Bobby Heenan. They're part of the Heenan family. The manager was Bobby Heenan. And here we go. Back to the 80s. There they are. Bundy and Stud against the Dream Team, Beefcake and Valentine. See, I have all four of these are by Creator and Honcho's Legends if you want them. Beefcake and actually Beefcake comes into his barber uniform when he became Barista Barber Beefcake, but also his Dream Team outfit, which you have here. So you have the tag team, you have the option of having the tag team or the singles Brutus Beefcake. Here we are, Bundy and Stud. But yeah, Bundy and Stud, unless I don't remember, they didn't have a name. I used to call them just King Kong Bundy and Big John Stud. That was it, or Bundy and Stud. They were a team without a name. But they were part of the Heenan family. That's why I put Bobby Heenan at ringside there. But yeah, Luscious Johnny Valiant was the manager at WrestleMania 2 for Beefcake and Valentine, but I don't have he's not in the game, and I don't have a creation of him yet. So hopefully I'll get one at some point. And I think all these these were all in the toys in the LJN, the action figures in the LJN line of wrestling figures too at the time. But yeah, Beefcake was a bad guy, became a good guy at WrestleMania 3 when he came out to help Roddy Piper. And yeah, if you remember these teams, if you don't know these, if you don't remember these, was born after the 80s or something, that you learn. And if you remember these teams, then you know what I'm talking about here with Bundy and Stud. Beefcake down. I have no DQs on. They brought the table in. There's the knee. That's what Beefcake used to finish people with the knee, the leaping knee lift. he would win matches with that. Here's Greg the Hammer Valentine, who he was tag champ, but he also fought for the Intercontinental title. But yeah, they actually lost the tag titles to the British Bulldogs at WrestleMania 2. Greg Valentine, Brutus Beefcake, and but yeah, Valentine battled with Tito Santana over the Intercontinental title, and then around that time period, Don Morocco was involved with the Intercontinental. Randy Savage, before he went for the heavyweight title, he was the Intercontinental champion, and then he lost it to Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3. I should recreate that match for sure in this series. I've had that match on my channel, but I'll do a more formal recreation of that match at some point. And then Bundy with a shovel. Yeah, I got the no DQ, so they're grabbing weapons. But yeah, I should have done the British Bulldogs Dream Team match from WrestleMania. I have a British Bulldogs, but that's right. I like to create some. I mean, this never happened. These are actually two bad guy teams, so this never happened. But that's the great thing of video games. You can create whatever you want. The WWE2K game is you can create whatever you want in this game. You can turn it into any kind of game you want. You can turn this, if you didn't like AEW Fight Forever, you could turn the WWE2K game into an AEW game. Just take the roster from the AEW game and put it into because there's enough spots to cover that. I don't think there's less than 100 wrestlers in AEW Fight Forever, so you could actually, because there's 100 spots for creations, you could actually recreate the entire AEW roster on this game and make it an AEW game. Whatever you want to do. Valentine's talking to the crowd or something now. He's wasting time. There he goes. But yeah, these are all. I did Bundy and I gotta do a video for the Dream Team, Valentine and Beefcake. All right, here's Big John Studd. Here comes Brutus Beefcake. Yeah, Beefcake. He was a singles wrestler, and then he got he teamed up with Valentine, and they became a pretty good tag team. And I think Valentine, if I remember correctly, they had the new Dream Team with Dino Bravo too. With I think Valentine and Dino Bravo, and then Valentine did Rhythm and Blues with the Honky Tonk Man as well. There's a cover. Nope, kick out by Big John Studd. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this never happened because there were two bad guy teams, but that's this way the fun of this. But yeah, welcome back to the 1980s here. Yeah, sure. I tried to create this arena, make it like a kind of like a house show of the time period. If you went to the show and they would keep the arena dark, but they would just shine a light on the ring, so all you could see was the ring. Just It made a really good atmosphere for the match. So all you could focus on was the match because it was lit up. And then Studd attacks with the shovel. Yeah, I kind of made this like a hardcore tag match. Which, yeah, they didn't do the things like that at the time. The WWF at the time didn't have a lot of matches like that for the most part. Most of their matches had DQs and stuff, and they made like a no DQ match more of a special occasion. They'd have like Texas Tornado matches and stuff too, where they were more anything goes. But most of the tag matches were like routine tag matches with a 10 count out and DQs on and stuff. All right, Big John Studd is down. Greg Valentine used to do the figure 4 leg lock. He like busted Tito Santana's knee. And this led to Tito Santana actually started using the figure 4 leg lock because he had the flying forearm. I should do that, Tito Santana and Greg Valentine. And then we have a win. All right, the Dream Team wins. Brutus Beefcake and Greg the Hammer Valentine. All right, this was the 9th video in this retrospective Golden Era series. So it's, people call the 80s the Golden Era, the WWF 80s. Like, yeah, it's just like call it. So you know what I'm talking about. There's that. There's the Beefcake celebrating there, and we'll see you at the next one, which should be, I guess, this will be the 10th one next. See you then.